so far, there's a lot of people that are trying to connect to my TV.
What?
Yeah, like my smart TV says, will you want to allow this device to connect to your TV? And it's like some device I don't know. And I'm like, no, cancel. I don't want to play porn on my TV.
All right, everybody, welcome to Hot Couch Potato, the podcast where we talk about video games and sleeping through flights. My name is Brent, aka Buwap. I'm here with my man's Rick, aka A New Perfect Day. What's going on, man?
I totally forgot what I was going to talk about. I had everything lined up in my head like 5 minutes before this podcast, and now I was just looking at my Rice Krispie treat, so...
Ooh, something shiny, dude.
Exactly.
It's alright, man. I'd take over while you try to remember, dude, because I'm fresh off the plane, fresh off the boat, if you will, dude.
Welcome.
Welcome
back.
Thank you, dude. From South America, dude, Colombia. It was a good time. It was hot as shit. It was like 100 degrees with 90% humidity, man. So I was sweating my balls off over there.
Nice.
And but it was worth it, man. It was a good trip, dude. The food was great. Drinks were great out there. The people were super nice. I mean, my Spanish is horrible, but once they heard me trying to speak Spanish, I think they appreciated it, you know? Like, oh, look at this fucking Asian guy trying to speak Spanish to us, dude, you know? Let's help him out.
Yeah.
But no, it was super good times, man. Definitely need to go back. It was too short of a trip. Like, just a week out there is definitely not enough, dude. Just hit the beaches all day, dude. I'm like 5 shades darker than what I originally was. And yeah, I hate to say it, I think I brought the humidity back with me from Colombia, man. It was like 70% humidity today when I checked, dude. That's
Did you say you love hot heat weathers?
Yes, but not humidity, bro. Although, because it's crazy, right? You know, when you're in humidity. So we left the AC on in our hotel room just all day. You know what I mean? And it was funny when we would go from the outside to our hotel room to like drop off stuff. It's like a wall, you know, like as soon as you walk in and you just feel the atmosphere of the AC. It's so crazy, dude. Like it eliminates all the humidity. You can breathe. You're not sweating anymore. It's kind of wild, man. How air conditioning works like that, dude. It's kind of crazy. But yes, I like the heat, but not humidity, man.
Oh, I thought you love like hot rain kind of days. So
what? No.
I remember one time I was working like outside, and it was like nighttime, but it was like raining. And it was hot rain, and I had my jacket on, or my raincoat on, and I was literally sweating so much. I was soaked, and I wasn't soaked from the rain. It was ridiculous. I was like, man, I might as well just not have a lab or a rain jacket on now.
Yeah,
But
see, no, I can't stand the humidity, man, because then you sweat, and then you wipe off the sweat, and it still feels like you're still sweating, dude, the whole time. And
Exactly.
You'll like jump into the shower, take a shower, just wash all the sweat off of you. No, it doesn't feel any better once you get out, dude. You're still like all sticky and shit. Nah, humidity not so much for me. The heat though is great. In fact, we went to this little private island type deal while we were out there for a day. It's kind of cool. Like maybe 1/3 of the island is like a resort where you could rent out a little hut. They have this bar and then like a common area where they serve meals and stuff. And then the other 2/3 of the island is like the people that work there, where they live and stuff. So it's pretty cool. It was kind of funny though, because we started exploring around this island. It was called Isla de Piratas, or Pirates Island. And we started walking around this island. And we ended up in someone's fucking backyard, dude. And the banana trees. There's like a guy in the backyard, like doing laundry, watching TV. We're like, "Oh, dude, sorry." He'd like turned back the other way and went back to the resort, dude. It was kind of funny. Oh, dude, that's what I wanted to say. The craziest thing happened to me. I'm usually not so irresponsible, right? I'm usually a pretty irresponsible guy. So we were at this island, right? And it's just the island, and then they have like these little small ledges that you can jump off of and swim in the ocean, which was great because it was like 100 degrees that day. And whenever you're outside the water, you're just sweating your balls off. You jump into the water, you feel great, you know? You start to get pruny, so you go outside, eat some pineapple, eat some watermelon, drink some beer. You're starting to sweat again, and then just jump back in the water, dude. It was like the perfect day, man. It's just crystal clear water. There's coral everywhere, fish everywhere. It's just like paradise out there, you know. So we get there, and I'm like taking pictures and stuff before we jump in the water, and you know, put my bag down, put my swim trunks on, and jump in the water. Right, swimming around, and someone goes, "Oh, let's check out the other side of the island," and that's when we ended up in someone's backyard. But I get out, start drying off, and I'm like looking through my stuff because I want to take more pictures, and I can't find my phone. I'm like, oh shit, dude, where did I put it? You know, and the tour people and the people that work there are pretty cool. Like, I don't think they're stealing anything, right? So we asked for someone to help, and they're like helping us look around and stuff, and they're like really worried. I think they're more worried about my phone than I am, right, at this point. And I think to myself, there's no way I left my phone in my pocket while I was swimming, right? Like, there's no way at all. So I asked to borrow some goggles, right? So a snorkel, jump back in the water, and kind of just like retracing where I was swimming at in there. And lo and behold, I see my phone at the bottom of the ocean, dude. Just right there on the coral. There's like fish picking at my phone and shit. I was like, oh my God, dude. Are you for real? So I swam down, right? I swam down to get my phone. And as I'm swimming down, a fucking news alert pops up. I'm like, what the fuck? It's still working? And I pick it up off the floor, and it's trying to like read my face and shit to unlock. I was like, oh my God, this shit is still working, dude. So I come back up, I swim, and my dumbass, right? I have to like swim back. You know, I have to swim back to the shore or this little ledge and climb up. And I'm over here like holding one arm up so my phone doesn't go in the water. And I'm sitting here, man, this phone's been in the water for the last 10 minutes. Who cares? So I just full on swim back and shit, dude.
Yeah.
And when I go back, like, all the guys that were helping us look, they go back to me like, oh my God, is it working? Oh my God. They were like really concerned about my phone. I was like, oh yeah, look, no problem. And I was like switching through, going through apps and shit like that. Like, oh my God, do you need rice? We could put it in rice. I was like, nah, man, don't worry about it. I think it'll be all right, dude. So I just turned it off for the rest of the day and let that thing dry out. But dude, iPhone XR is a fucking trooper, man.
You have an XS, right?
No, I have a XR.
Oh.
So believe the hype, man. Believe the hype out there with these people
it's
that
water resistant, but I think it's water resistant to a certain depth, and I'm not sure. I don't want to test it, so I still get nervous and I put my stuff in a Ziploc bag. But
yeah. So from personal experience, dude, I mean, I'm so pleased with it, dude. Like, I was about to sign up for fucking Kelly Blue Book and write a fucking review on there, or Angie's List, dude, and write a review for my fucking phone. I was like so happy that it was still working, you know?
Yeah.
But here's from me, from your friend, Buwop, from personal experience. My phone survived in about 2 meters deep of, like, warm Caribbean salt water for about, I'd say, 15, 20 minutes before I, like, found it and picked it up and got it out the water. I didn't have to put it in rice. I just I turned it off and dried it out. Or I just turned it off and didn't use it for maybe 6 hours, 8 hours or so. Then I just went back to the hotel and charged it up. So yeah, dude, shout outs to Apple, man, for knowing that I would be irresponsible for once in my life and leave my phone in my pocket, dude.
The fishes are trying to hack your phone.
I know, man. They're trying to guess my password and shit, dude. But it was crazy. I was like so happy that it was still working, man. It's like, man, I got to get my old phone back from, you know, who I let borrow it, and I got to put all my data on that old phone again, dude. My fucking one-time password for Final Fantasy 14 isn't gonna work again.
Shoot.
Have to do all the bullshit, but nah, it is a trooper, dude. It is a trooper. The funny thing too is, like, I specifically remember emptying out my pockets before jumping in the water. Like, I took out my passport and all that shit too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, good times, dude. Shout outs to Apple. What else happened? A lot happened on the trip, but I don't want to take too long talking about it. I'll just sprinkle it in here and there. Good times though, dude. You don't like seafood, huh?
I do like certain seafood, and it usually has to be fried, but I could do sushi, and there's a lot of food I'm willing to eat, but it's just, I think salmon and eel I can't do. It's too hard for me.
Okay. Like the really, really fishy fish.
Fishy fish taste.
Okay, but you do like crab and things.
Yeah,
like
I
that,
love
right?
crab.
Oh, okay, yeah, they got amazing crab over there, dude. They also have this thing called arepas, which are like a corn tortilla. It's like a pita, like a stuffed pita bread, but with but instead it's like a thick corn tortilla. They cut it at the top and then you just stuff it with like, we were getting it with chicharron inside, dude, like crispy pork, and then they put like carnitas in it. They also had this one that was just cheese and onions, dude. It was fucking amazing, man. And it's all cheap. It's like, yeah, that was the stuff that was like 50 cents a piece, dude. And that would fill you up. Like, you just eat that for lunch and you're good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, no, it's good times. Like I said, I think all the locals, we stayed in one area really. And it's kind of a touristy area. And all the locals got to know us just because we were the only Asian people out there, dude. In fact, it was kind of funny. Like our first day out there, my friends were getting money from the bank. I'm kind of just like, I'll just wait outside, you know, for them. And this guy approached me. He's like, "Hey, what's up, man? Konnichiwa." And I was like, "Bro, I'm not from Japan." You know what I mean? And he's like,
"Wakarimasen."
Yeah. And he's like, oh, okay. Oh, where are you from, man? And just told him I was from California and stuff. And then we started talking. He's like, "Oh, what are you looking for? What are you looking for?" And he's just asking me like if I want fucking cocaine, if I want marijuana, if I want cigars, some beer, something. I'm like, "Nah, dude, don't worry about it. I'm just waiting for my friends, dude. Just, you know, we're gonna go on a tour or something. You know what I mean?" He's like, "Okay, man, just let me know. You're my friend, right?" And we like dapped it up. I was like, "Yeah, sure, whatever, man." He's like, "All right, I'll see you later." I was like, "All right, man, I'll see you later." And we were there for like 4 or 5 days. I saw that dude every day, dude, and said what's up to him, man.
Yep. Hey, you're my friend.
I don't know how we crossed paths every day, but every day I would like see him, he would see me, and we like say peace or what's up to each other and just keep it moving, right? And then like the last night, we met some other people from another hostel out there, right? And it was cool. We were like going on tours together. We went to the island together and all that stuff. And we were gonna meet up for dinner on our last night out there. And we were meeting up kind of in the area where all the clubs and bars are at. And we see our friends, so we're starting to go up to them. And we see that like some of the street vendors and some of the hustlers out there are like bugging them. You know what I mean? And so we're going to go out there and save them and, you know, pull them over to where we're going to eat dinner. And we walk up. And who is it? It's that fucking guy again, dude. He's like, "Oh, amigo, hermano, what's up?" And I'm like, "Oh shit!" I just dap him up. He like gives me a fucking hug and shit, dude. And he's like, "You know him? I know him too." I was like, "What the fuck?" And he was trying to get us to go to this strip club or something, and we're like, "Nah, man, we're gonna go eat dinner, but we'll be back. We'll be back." And he was like, "Okay, yeah, I'll see you in a little bit." And that's the last I ever saw of him, dude.
And he's still waiting till this day.
To this day, I know, man. But it's funny, man. The people are super nice out there. And, you know, they speak Spanish. I speak the most horrible Spanish in the world, but I was getting by. And their Spanish, though, their accent is like kind of weird. It's like if someone had a Jamaican accent and was speaking Spanish at the same time, you know?
Damn.
It's like kind of Islanderish, kind of Caribbean or whatever. So it was a little bit tricky to try and understand at first, but it was cool, man. Like I said, people out there were really nice. There are those people that are trying to scam you and steal your money and stuff, but you know, if you know what's going on, it's easy to avoid that kind of shit, man. But yeah, good times, dude. Next stop is Seattle, man.
Woo! And that's like coming up real fast.
No shit, dude. That's a month and a half away.
Yeah. I just have to put in my PTO, my time off for that day, and I hope that's gonna work out, knowing that a couple of our friends are gonna...
You got the flight already, dude.
Yeah, but I haven't put it in yet, the request.
Oh my God,
dude. But I did earn the time. It's because, you know, I just started, so that's why I had to earn the actual time. Mm-hmm, and so, yeah, this next coming paycheck, then I should have enough time to request them off.
And so you said earlier, you're not really scared of flying. It's just when the turbulence hits, that's when you get nervous?
Yeah, so that's why I knock myself out 90% of the time. And that's what I was like talking earlier. I was like saying, you know, on our way back from Washington, this guy, our pilots, I don't know, it was a smooth flight all the way through until when we were about to land in San Diego. Then he had to make a, that U-turn to line up with the, I guess what do you call those things? The land area.
The
And
landing strip.
yeah, the landing strip. And he just suddenly just started going into ace combat mode, like as if we're like dogfighting. So the plane was turning almost a full 90 degrees in one side. And I was like, oh my God, I can literally see the roofs of every house we're flying over. And we're pretty close to the mountain, we're coming up. And I was like, oh my God, this is not how I want to go out, like we finally get near this area and now we're going down. So then we hit like some sort of turbulence for a little bit, or like a jitter, and then the plane like kind of like jitters a bit, and then you can see everyone around you like holding down their armrests, and I was like, God damn, yeah, I think this guy plays way too many video games. So
He thinks he's still in Flight Simulator, dude.
exactly. I was like, oh,
That's
shit.
crazy, man. Yeah, the turbulence and that stuff doesn't really bother me, right? I mean, it's nerve-wracking a little bit when it starts to shake, but I can get by. The one thing that does bother me though, or will kind of shake me, is when that stuff is happening and I see someone like start praying, and I'm like, oh God, dude, is this serious? Like I've had that before, where there is turbulence and then there's like old ladies over here like holding a rosary, doing a sign of the cross, and I'm like, God damn it, dude, you're making it worse, lady. It's making me worry even more. Well, yeah, dude, thank God for technology, man. Like on these flights and waiting for planes and stuff to come through, I was able to like download all kinds of movies off of Netflix, download a bunch of podcasts and music on Spotify, dude. I had no need for data out there. I mean, I still had unlimited data out there in Colombia, but I didn't have to because I think it was only 3G or 4G out there. It wasn't the LTE speeds. So if I tried to just like stream it, it would have been horribly slow. But yeah, being able to just download everything onto your phone and being able to watch it just straight up, even though if you're in the plane, is good times, man. Shout outs to letting us download everything, dude. Not just stream all that shit.
Was T-Mobile, you didn't have to do anything when you went over there?
No, not at all. You just have to turn on what's that shit called? Roaming, yeah, and then that's it. I think they send you a text when you get there. Let me see if I saw that text, just letting you know like what the rates are, and it's really only if you make a phone call is what they charge you with. Here you go. Welcome to Colombia. Your T-Mobile plan gives you unlimited data and texts at no extra cost. Calls are 25 cents a minute, and then that's it. If you want unlimited calls, it's $5 a day. That's what the text message says. So it's not bad, man. It's pretty sick. And then I think they confirmed it's the same thing in Japan too, man.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. Japan for sure. I think they just said, or yeah, you went, or no, you're going
I'm
there.
going there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's pretty sick, man. Shout outs to T-Mobile, dude, for giving us unlimited everywhere. It's like part of our plan and stuff too. So that's definitely worth it, man. And thinking about it more, I don't know how the hell I traveled before a smartphone, dude. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I can't picture it. I'm like, I need all the GPS I can ever get.
Dude, that's where I learned, man. Like I was out there in Europe, like 2007 type shit, and then they would give you the little, maps that have all the, like monuments and important things that you need to see, right? But the thing is they don't have every street on those maps. They just have the main streets. So, dude, I used to get lost on those shits all the time, man. Yeah, I can't imagine. That sucks. That means I'm more horrible at traveling now than I was before, dude.
Dude, when I lose my phone, I don't know where the bathroom is.
'Cause I used to be out there, like really traveling and figuring out train routes and bus routes and stuff, like with a piece of paper. Damn. Now I'm using my phone. R.I.P., dude.
See, that's all they need is EMP on their satellites, and
They'll
we're
kill
done.
us all, dude. Fucking kill us all. Oh man, that's crazy. So yeah, fortunate for that, but unfortunately, at the same time, I kind of said I was gonna play Xenogears while on this trip, and I totally didn't touch it at all, dude.
That's okay. I already knew. Because I brought my Switch when I was flying to Washington, and I was like, I'm gonna play all the games I bought, and yeah, I did not turn that thing on the entire flight, so I can understand.
You know what's funny though is for a while I played like Baseball Superstars 2012 on my phone.
Yep.
For like a good hour. I was like, man, as I was playing that, I was like, man, I should just bring out my PSP. And I think I reached for it, and as I was reaching for it, I was like, oh wait, I want to watch this movie too. So I like busted the movie on my phone. Oh man, so it's too funny, dude. Yeah, so I wasn't able to play that. I was vacationing all week, so unfortunately I don't really have too much to talk about, dude. That's the biggest thing we saw this week, or at least that caught my attention, is the new Nintendo Switch is out there, man. So what do you think about the Nintendo Switch Lite?
So, apparently I'm literally the only one that thinks it's a good idea. Or at least it's decent, because the way I see it is, it's going to be the replacement to the 3DS. Like all they had was just that kind of... They didn't really have much for the 3DS, but the Switch can replace that easily because it's kind of like a bigger screen, and it's portable, and the graphics is, I guess, upgraded and all that. But you do lose functionality with the Joy-Cons, and you can't dock it to the TV. And I think they said that some games have like that where it turns the screen vertical, so you can't play those type of games.
What? Oh, where you play your Switch, you flip your Switch vertically to play it. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Exactly.
What games do that?
I don't remember, but I honestly think, I was like, oh yeah, it's good because it's only $200 and you can play most of the mainstream games kind of thing. And yeah, that's all you really need. But then I guess you do lose functionality of like detaching the Joy-Cons and playing with two people and whatnot. So yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true. I didn't think about that. Like if you want to play Mario Kart or something at a wedding reception, you could just put up the thing and have the two Joy-Cons for two people playing. That's right, you can't do that with this. I think this is kind of a weird move, dude. Do you remember the Nintendo 2DS? You remember that one? It was like a 3DS, but it didn't fold.
Yeah, that one was retarded because you can't put that in your pocket.
yeah, that one didn't make sense to me at all, and I think this is kind of the same thing. I think the main thing for that console too, or that handheld, was like it's for kids. It's a good console for kids, and I think that's what this Nintendo Switch Lite is for too. I think it's for kids. It seems like it'd be able to stand more abuse. It's lighter and everything like that, and more portable. There's not as many moving parts like removable Joy-Cons and things like that. So I think they're taking their shot at having something for the younger generation. It's kind of like those laptops for little kids, and they're like huge and bulky and made out of like a bunch of plastic, so it's hard to break. That's what I think the Nintendo Switch Lite is for. Either that, or it's like if you want to have a second Switch, yeah, you could just buy this one. But I definitely see more advantages with having the original than the Lite for sure. The fact that you can't dock this kind of ruins it for me, because myself, I'm still not 100% used to mobile gaming yet. I think I'm still kind of resistant to trying to play too many games online, because I like to fully immerse myself when I play video games, like light a bunch of candles and, take off my pants and socks and play video games. But, you can't really do that out in public playing a mobile game. So that's why I think I'm resistant to playing stuff on mobile anyways. But yeah, there's a market for it. We'll see how successful this thing is, dude. Are you going to buy one?
No. Because I think they said they're going to work. Another one's coming out. Another version's coming out. And it's going to be more advanced, more better graphics, more of, the better higher tier things. And I was like, you know what? I think my Switch right now is at a good sweet spot kind of thing. Because generally I do play it, but I don't play it as often where I need the advanced graphics or I need the smaller version. But either that, even though I have a dock, I usually play with the Joy-Cons in portable mode.
Mm-hmm.
So I can like lay down in bed and just play, I don't know, Hollow Knight during the time, or quickly pop on some Tetris while watching TV during a commercial.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So that's what I generally use the Switch for.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't see myself buying this either. I thought they were going to come out with a Switch that was maybe like you said, that had more advanced hardware and it was thinner too, And by itself, the Switch is a little bit heftier, than other. Well, I guess it's the only really one, but compared to the PSP and the 3DS, I think the Nintendo Switch is a little bit heftier. I thought they were going to come out with a thinner Nintendo Switch. That's what the Switch Lite was going to be. But I can see the compromise with this. It has 3 different colors, no green. So RIP. I will not be purchasing this console, man. Does the regular Nintendo Switch have Bluetooth on there? It does, right? Like you can connect your Bluetooth.
Oh no, you can't. You can't. I remember someone attached like a little hub on the bottom in order to read the Bluetooth. Yeah.
Gotcha. Looks like the battery life is a little bit bigger, or a little bit longer than the regular Nintendo Switch. It just says by an hour, which I don't know if it's worth it. I mean, all in all, yeah, I'm with you. Or I think I'm more on the side of getting a new, or a regular Switch than this one. If you have like a toddler that wants a Switch, you could definitely buy them this one, dude. Yeah, I mean, there has to be a reason for putting this stuff up, right? Because what stuff that doesn't make sense to me is, or for like 2 different consoles, is like what Xbox is doing, right? They have like their Pro version and their regular version of Xbox, which is going to be released at the same time. Like, what's even the point of releasing 2 versions at the same time like that, Because then you're going to have kids that get an Xbox for Christmas, right?
Mm-hmm.
And one of them is going to get, I think the higher version is the Anaconda, or is it the Lockhart? I forget whatever the code names are. But anyways, some kid's going to get the Pro version, and the other kid is going to get the not Pro version. And the kid with the not Pro version is going to be upset. Even though it was like a $500 console already, they're going to be upset at it, dude. So I don't know why they do that. Microsoft is just hurting themselves.
No discriminations between consoles.
Yeah, right. There's like console wars between PlayStation and Xbox. Now there's going to be like console guilt from fucking Pro and not Pro, dude.
Within their own franchise.
That's going to be a thing, dude. Where people are going to get bullied for not having the Pro version of the new Xbox, man. RIP. Oh, you can't join our party because you don't have the Nintendo Switch, or you don't have the Xbox Pro. So, yeah, you have a different audio software than we do, so you can't join us. Like, that would fucking suck, bro. Are you serious?
Yeah.
I don't know why they do the things they do, man. But yeah, I mean, that was like the biggest thing that happened in gaming, dude. Have you been playing many games this week or what?
Mainly just Monster Hunter. I kind of got the bug again, and it was just, we were trying to get Behemoth, but we couldn't get Behemoth. Well, at least when I was playing, I couldn't get Behemoth, and I think it's just a lot of coordination and check and placement and all that kind of things. But unfortunately, I couldn't get it, and I saw the Dragoon armor in green, and it looks amazing, dude.
Wait, what? You can color it?
Yeah, it looks super amazing. Yeah.
How many times do you have to beat Behemoth to get the covered armor? Once?
Yep. And then you get the ticket, and you can unlock the layered armor.
How long is Behemoth around for?
It ended.
Oh,
now it's Kushala, Arc Tempered, and he's pretty easy. You can solo him, but I think the summer event is going to be coming back, where they're going to bring back all the other stuff.
Yes.
So
yes, we need to.
we
do
definitely need to hop back onto at least try to get the Dragoon armor, because
Yes.
I think there's one point where we did too much damage in the second phase, and he kept spamming the meteors. And I was like, we had no more actual meteors to stop the meteor. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, you know, it was fun. It was fun because there's a lot of times we failed, but then there's the times that I remember it was me, Dustin, Crystal Scott, and then we performed the Dragoon jump. Me and Dustin performed the Dragoon jump, and we were just like high-fiving each other. You know, like we didn't even care about the rest of the mission. We were like, hell yeah, we performed this shit, because it's so difficult to actually dodge it with that emote. But yeah, we just playing a lot of that. And then Kushala is now, so he's a pain now because you can't flash him out of the sky, and he just spams his tornadoes and everything. But he's definitely beatable. You know, much easier than everything else. But I don't know if he had beaten Ancient Leshen yet, and a lot of our friends are having good luck on getting like beating Ancient Leshen and Behemoth by playing with randos.
Oh, okay.
So I guess it's, you know, the good players, the hardcore players, they get teamed up. Like Dustin, he said that he got the Ancient Leshen or the Geralt armor, and I was like, man, we spent all day, and here you are, you got it too. So, but yeah, I think
pro Japanese players from Splatoon, dude.
Oh yeah, dude, we gotta actually. The last event is during Comic-Con weekend too, so we have to play at least one game that night during Comic-Con.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Dude, Comic-Con is coming up this week, dude.
Yep.
What are your expectations for it? Oh, first, you know, I don't really care about what is it? Exclusives, like exclusive toys or anything like that, right? But a lot of people do, and they started this whole lottery system where with your login you can, and depending on what days that you are going to Comic-Con, you could reserve like times, or you can, I guess, enter a raffle to try and get picked for times to get a spot in line, basically, for exclusive stuff like Funko Pops and just everything, right? You entered some yourself, right?
I picked everything, and guess how many I got?
0.
Nothing.
Dude, same.
I don't understand. And then our friends got a couple.
Oh, nice.
And I was like, what is the difference? Did I pick too late? Did we pick too late? Is that why?
Dude, I'll tell you what, right? So one of my friends at work is really into Funko Pops, so I put in a bunch of and they asked me to help them. So, and Alan asked us to help him too, right? For Hasbro.
Yeah, Hasbro.
So I only put my points in Hasbro and Funko. In fact, they were like, just put all your tickets for the 9:30 time, because by 12 o'clock they'll sell out of whatever they're having, right? So I did that for one whole day. I put like 10 friggin' tickets on the 9:30 time for Funko, right? For Hasbro, I put all 17 for that first day in Funko, or in Hasbro. And it came back, and I didn't get shit, dude. So
exactly.
I don't know. What? In fact, the fact that you're saying people got it, that makes me believe now, because I don't know anybody else that got it. I mean, people were texting me while I was on vacation, like, "Hey, check if you got it, check if you got it." And I was like, "Nah, bro, I didn't get nothing." So it seemed impossible to me, but holy shit, that's good. At least some people got in.
Exactly, and that's the thing too. I was like, I don't feel too bad that I didn't get anything at all.
Yeah.
I feel a tiny bit of salt that I didn't get nothing, you know. Or, but
at least something to give away to someone.
Exactly, because I wasn't even going after anything, and I was like looking at the list, and I was like, oh, okay, good. I don't want anything at all. But, I saw like a couple of the websites from Toonami or Toynami. And they're doing pre-orders for bomber jackets, and I was like, what kind of bomber jackets? And I checked, and they're actually the Macross bomber jackets. So they had
Mhm.
Rick Hunter, and then they had Roy Faulkner's bomber jacket. And I was like, okay, how much is it? And I looked, $300. And I was like, yeah, I'm not that crazy to want it. And I was like trying to justify it. I was like, okay, what else do I want? And I was like, you know what? I told Alan, I was like, I want a Jedi robe from Comic Con, so that way I can wear it when I get cold, when I play games.
Mhm.
And then he's like telling me, he's like, oh no, just wait until you go to Disneyland for the stuff. And I was like looking at the merchandise because someone did a video of it, and man, you can customize your lightsaber, you can have your robe, and I was like, man, we definitely have to go to Disneyland one day so I can pick up a robe and customize my own lightsaber. And then my cousin John Ray, he's like, oh yeah, they have the black crystal too that you can have in there. I was like, damn, you can customize
No
your
way,
crystals
dude. In the lightsaber?
Yes, you can customize everything in the lightsaber. So I was like, fuck.
Damn
Yep.
it, dude. How come
That'll be
nobody's
your
gotten it yet then? All I see are people getting like green and blue ones, dude.
I
Nobody
think
wants the
there's
black one?
oddly specific ones. So there's like green, blue, red, black, white.
Mhm.
And I think others were, I forgot, there's yellow too. So,
Mm.
yeah.
I would get, like, since green is kind of like the basic color for a lightsaber, dude, I think I'd get purple, dude, like Mace Windu.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
would be sick, man. Damn, dude. Yeah, I don't really think I'm gonna buy anything either, man. From Comic Con.
Let's hope that. I
trying
said
to
that
think.
last year, and I was like, I'm not buying a thing.
What'd you end up buying?
And then that's when we saw the Xenogears, and I was like, yep, I
Oh.
pre-ordered everything already. I remember my cousin was like, Rick, you gotta go check out Xenogears. Oh man, me and you ran to the booth. I was like, Brent, we gotta run. We can't walk. We gotta run to it. So yeah, that day I was like pre-ordering, I think everything, and it came out to like a $200. So I was like,
Mhm.
yep, totally worth it. And now I have my figures, and I've been playing it, posing it every day.
Dude, so the only thing that I'm worried and the only thing that has me stressed for this Comic Con, right, is if Final Fantasy VII Remake is going to be playable at it. Because Square Enix is going to be there. They're always there, right?
Yep.
And they always have a booth, and they always have a game you can play. I forgot what it was last year. It might have been Dragon Quest last year. A few years ago, it was Final Fantasy 15, where you can get in line, play Final Fantasy 15, and if you play the demo, then you can get, the shirt, right? And they had a different shirt every day. So I remember I wanted those shirts, and I had to kind of hustle for that shit. If they have Final Fantasy 7 Remake playable like they did all the other games, I'm going to have to extra hustle for it, dude. So that is the only thing that has me stressed out about Comic-Con, is if there is Final Fantasy 7 Remake there, and trying to get to play it is going to be crazy, dude.
I hope there's no line to line up to get in line of the line, and then what I hate is that shenanigans of we're like, oh yeah, come back in 10 minutes. Oh yeah, you can't stand here. Come back here in 5 minutes. That is bullshit. I don't care. I'll stand, and I was like, yeah, I have freedom of speech or freedom. But then again, he won't let me in line. So I would just, I don't know, come back as a different person with the wig.
No, I'm definitely just gonna stand there, dude. I'm gonna stand there. That's what I did the first time to play Final Fantasy 15. I was pretending to look at stuff in the Final Fantasy or in the Square Enix booth. I kept pretending to look at toys and stuff. And then as soon as they opened it, I would run, slide in line real quick.
That's what we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to be extra pushy, because I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a crap ton of fans there.
Oh yeah, dude. I know for sure though. The second day that I went to try and get the shirt, they were handing out tickets, right? And I remember that was the first place I went. The second day I went was straight to the Square Enix booth to try and get a ticket. And yeah, I got there. What time does Comic Con open? 9, 10?
In 9:30.
Yeah, so I got there 9:35 at least. It took me a little bit to walk there, and they gave me a ticket. The ticket was already for 3:00 in the afternoon, dude.
Damn.
So it was fucking. That is really the only thing that has me stressed out, is trying to get to Square for this Final Fantasy remake, just in case it'll be there. I mean, I'm almost. It's like 70% that it will be there. I don't think it will, just because they have a lot of other games coming out, and I think they're revealing a bunch of Marvel stuff too.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be a lot of Marvel. I think I saw a list of the movies that IGN thinks that they're gonna be talking about, which is gonna be like Doctor Strange 2, I think another Spider-Man, Black Panther, and all those sorts. So yeah, I think it's gonna be even triple times packed. So yay.
Well, no, because at the same time, Square is making the Avengers game, remember? So I don't know if they'll have it playable there, but I know they're announcing more details about it, because I'm kind of surprised, man. A lot of people did not like the Avengers showing at Square, dude. They thought that the characters looked weird, that the story is dumb because Captain America dies in the trailer, but you know you can play as him in the game, you know? So people were a lot less enthusiastic about the Avengers video game than I thought they would be, man. I mean, I don't think I'm personally going to play it, but what did you think about those trailers, man?
I thought it was pretty good. I think they changed the characters just because of that. You know, they're going to be like, oh, we're going to try to compare it to the movie. But in reality, I guess it's its own spin-off. So it's not trying to follow the movie. So I don't know. Oh, by the way, Spider-Man was pretty good. I don't know if you watched that yet.
Oh, no, not yet. So it was pretty good?
Yeah, I liked it.
Okay, just tell me this, man. Put my mind at ease, because I'm probably not going to watch it anytime soon. Is Mysterio really from a different reality? Or was he just faking it?
Do you want to hear this?
Yeah, well, yeah, just give me a yes or no, dude. Just give me a yes or no.
Spoiler alert. No.
Ah, damn it. I thought he was from a different reality, man. It would have made the movie so much better, but all right. I'll take it, dude. I'll take it. So yeah, that's the main thing I'm stressed out. Other than that, I'm not really trying to buy nothing. I just want to walk around and look at stuff. I'm not trying to get any autographs. You know, I'll go to one or two random panels to rest my legs for a bit. But yeah, this might be the most low key Comic-Con I've gone to in a while, man.
You say that now, but then we're gonna be running to every Final Fantasy panel.
No, running to every Final Fantasy panel.
No.
Look, I
have to.
I haven't even looked at the schedule yet, but now I'm gonna look at the schedule and type in Final Fantasy and try to find what's out there now. God damn it.
What if they're like, oh, there's a panel and first 500 people gets a free poster?
No, I don't need that, dude.
With a shirt.
I don't think I need that. One thing I saw is what do you call it? This crossover poster of like Akira and Batman that I missed out on buying, and it looks super sick. It's like Batman walking, that Akira kind of poster.
Yeah,
he's walking towards his motorcycle.
Motorcycle, yeah.
Yeah, there's a crossover of that with Batman, Christian Bale Batman walking to the Bat motorcycle, and it says Batman on it, and kind of like the same art. So that's kind of tight. And I saw that they're gonna have one, or someone's gonna do one where it's like Cloud walking towards the motorcycle, and I'll say Final Fantasy VII on it. That would be fucking sick, dude.
Shit, yeah. Speaking of that, did you hear about their DBZ is gonna try to do a World Guinness record for the most people saying the Kamehameha?
What? Where are they gonna do that at? Hall H?
Comic-Con. Oh, I don't know. I think outside or something. But the leader or the voice actor from Goku is gonna be leading it.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool then. That's kind of exciting. Yeah. What's the record at right now, dude?
I have no idea, but Alan brought up a point that the Earth might shift because too many people doing the Kamehameha at once put it out of orbit, and we have to do the Big Bang attack on the bottom.
Shit. So, no, yeah, we have
Final Flash.
We have to go from the other side, isn't it? Like everything that has gravitational pull towards each other, like goes towards each other. So technically, right, every time you jump, like the Earth moves towards you a little bit, So that's why there's this theory that like if you get enough people to be in one place and all jump at the same time. Like you said, you can tilt the Earth's orbit, dude, because it has to move up to all those people. That would actually be crazy, yeah. If that happened, we'd have to cancel it out. We'd all have to go to China or Australia and do it on the other side too, dude.
There's gonna be a 40th, or it is the 40th anniversary for Gundam, so there's gonna be a lot of Gundam stuff's gonna be going on too.
Yeah.
And I think if I read it correctly, they said that you can build your own Gundam kind of toy.
Just by like mix and match parts and stuff.
Yeah, and then also Batman stuff is gonna be going on for the San Diego Museum.
Yeah,
in
because it's their
Balboa
anniversary
Park.
too, right?
Yeah, so like I said, everything's gonna be going off.
Yeah, and I'm gonna keep all my money in my pocket, dude.
Oh yeah, and then you're gonna pull it out of your pocket and
Nope,
give it
nope.
away.
It's gonna stay in my pocket unless I need some food. Yeah, dude. See, the thing is too, I can't think of something that will make me want to spend money, but someone has thought of something that makes me want to spend money. They'll go beyond my expectations, and I'll see it at Comic-Con. I'll be like, oh shit, money's coming out of the pocket, man.
Exactly.
You never know. People's imaginations are just crazy.
Yeah, just like Xenogears, you know. I was not expecting this hidden gem to the toy to come out, and yeah, I ended up spending $200 and some.
That's funny. So, is there gonna be a Pokemon Go event the same weekend you said?
Think so, but
Oh no, it was Splatoon you were talking about earlier.
Yeah, there's Armored Mewtwo that's currently out. I don't know if you gotten that yet.
I saw that in Colombia. That thing's kind of crazy, dude. I clicked on him and he like pulls his hands apart and his armor like flourishes and he just stands there. It looks kind of crazy, man.
Yeah.
You caught him?
Yeah, and he's not too bad to get. So, yeah, you probably will see it all around. Today was Entei, and you get a shiny version. And I was kind of not doing any of the raids today, and I was like, you know what? I'm right at the stoplight, and there's 12 people in here. I joined it, and there's 10 seconds left to start the thing. I was like, oh, awesome! I made it just in time for this red light. And then it turns out, like after I beat it, he was a shiny.
Oh shit!
Like, oh damn! I guess I had to wait till 5:20 p.m. like 40 minutes before the event ends or something like that to get him. So good thing.
Nice, dude. You stole it from all those other people, man.
Yeah, I even saw a giant group of people. They're on their phones, and then we're going up Mira Mesa Boulevard, and I was like, why are these people? They're all going to the bus stop, and then I see them walking away from the bus stop, and I pull up my app. It was a Pokemon stop there, or a Pokemon gym there. So they were raiding there, and I guess they're raiding in a giant group. But what I don't understand is they were walking, and there was nothing between that stop and all the way to the next stop, which is like half a mile. So I was like, man, these guys are super dedicated.
Yeah, I've seen that on the Discord we're part of. Is they really plan it out to like maximize how many raids they can get in. So it's like once they get into the fight and they start battling, as soon as they beat it, they are walking to the next spot already, to try and get the most out of it. So that's kind of crazy, dude. That's a lot of dedication, though, man.
Yeah, I can understand if they get in the car and drive to the next one, but no, these guys were full on walking. So I was like, all right. So that's why it gave me the idea to like keep checking for stops. And yeah, I got lucky at a red light before Mana Barbecue.
So I played a little bit while we were out there, in Colombia. And it was funny, man. I was looking at the map, right, for the regionals and stuff like that. Colombia's in the perfect spot where it has no regionals, dude. Just fucking Corsola. I caught a couple of Corsola at the beach and stuff, but everybody has that already. It's funny too. There's the other one. Have you seen? It looks like it's just a plant that looks like a Venus flytrap, and it has a bunch of like vines hanging off of them.
Yeah. Did you catch those?
No, I didn't catch those. I saw them in the airport in Miami, but it was on my way back, and we landed like maybe an hour and a half before our connecting flight left. And dude, it took us an hour just to get through fucking customs because they had to question us about how much cocaine we did in Colombia, dude, like 5 times.
Did you tell them like it was only two times?
It's only twice, yeah, man. And people only offered it to me, dude. I never actually did it. It's like, what? You said something about cocaine? No, dude. Coca-Cola. So yeah, man. Unfortunately, I couldn't catch any of those either. It's crazy though. Like I think the community is huge out there, man. Like I didn't see anybody playing, but whenever I was near a gym, it was full, and they had different names and everything, man. So it's kind of interesting. Just how no matter where you go in the world, there's always someone playing Pokemon Go. You know, I'd like to go somewhere where I open up Pokemon Go and like all the gyms are empty. You know what I'm saying? Like I could just drop my Pokemon into all the gyms and stuff. But no, dude, it was super popping out there.
Washington, Spokane. That's where you can see only one Pokemon per gym.
How many stops were out there?
There's okay amount, like those, but they're like super spread out. And then I was like expecting there's gonna be a lot of fighting and gym battles, and I was like, nope, there's only one guy in here. Let me just wipe him out and put my Pokemon. And then, yeah, never left for a couple days.
That's fucking funny, dude. But yeah, Pokemon Go, dude, way to go. Do they still have the raid days, like Wednesday nights?
I'm not sure, but yeah, today was one of them.
That.
It was like between 4 to 7 for the Entei. So
yeah, because I think between, was it 6 and 7 on Wednesdays, that whole hour, like they just start the raids up at the same time in every gym or something like that.
Oh, yeah, I did see that with Groudon in Spokane. I was like, what the fuck? There was like a billion Groudons everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's pretty cool. But no one to help me, so yep.
So I'll have to check that out, see what they have this Wednesday coming up, man. Damn, yeah, it's kind of wild. Another short week for me at work, dude, because it's Comic-Con. Dude, it comes up so fast. Watch, in 2 months we have to buy our tickets again.
Yeah, next year for sure I'll be going like all 3 days, because I just started and I'll be requesting time off already too, and so I was like, I gotta save it for PAX.
Yeah, that is for sure. Do you get that Memorial Day off, the Monday of PAX?
Heck yeah.
Okay, nice. So at least you have that extra day to rest up too. Tomorrow is Prime Day, or I guess today when this gets released is Prime Day, dude. And Amazon is just putting a bunch of stuff on sale, dude. And Rick has a 4D chess move where he just buys everything today instead of on Prime Day, or buys everything on Sunday instead of on Prime Day.
That's pretty much it. Yeah, I have HDMI cable, stand, and Echo Dot.
How much was the HDMI cable?
Like $10, and I got 20 feet.
20 feet? What the fuck, dude?
I got to I guess.
Are you gonna watch stuff in 5 different rooms?
I got to play between the living room and the bedroom.
Oh, okay. If you ever need a splitter, an HDMI splitter, let me know, man. I got a couple extra.
Oh, nice.
So you can watch the same thing on 2 TVs at once, dude. Or yeah, you could fucking play something in one room, and then if you need to go to the other room real quick, go to the other room and still play it, dude. I got you, man. Yeah, I don't know what I'm looking for. I think for sure I want to try to look at computer monitors, man. I think you're almost convincing me to just have one big monitor, dude. But
that's my next dream. When I build my next computer, it's going to be a giant 34-inch monitor.
Because I kind of like my vertical monitor, dude.
Yeah.
Because I like reading stuff, you know. Because at work I have 2 horizontal monitors, and it's like, I can't live my life this way. I mean, my background looks super sick, you know. It just stretches across both monitors, but it just feels so boring, dude. And I can't read as much on a horizontal screen than I can on a vertical screen, dude. So yeah, looking for maybe new computer monitors. We'll see how lucky what the deals are on that. Maybe if they put that little dongle to use your PS4 controller on your Switch on sale, I'll try to pick that up. TVs too. Always trying to get a new TV without spending too much money. So hopefully they have some good deals on that stuff, dude. I missed one while I was in Colombia. I saw they were selling one of the TVs I wanted for like $120, dude.
Damn.
So RIP, man. Have to wait and see what this Prime Day offers. Aren't these like super? Don't they go super quick too on Prime Day? I've never really shopped on a Prime Day before.
Me neither. I just learned about it this year. I was like, Prime Day? Why is everyone excited about this? And then I was like, oh, okay. I guess it's something pretty big, and it's like a Black Friday.
Yeah. But online, yeah. Instead of waiting in line in person, we have to like,
wait in line online.
Yeah, join the RNG like fucking Comic-Con tickets, dude, and PAX tickets, and just click on a link and hope we get picked, dude. Fucking RIP, man. Let's see what else is going on. Kind of interesting, dude. I'm starting to think that the Philippines is the land of the pirates, for real. So one of like the biggest bootlegging sites for like movies and stuff. It's kind of crazy. It's called like RainierTamayo.com, right? This dude named his website where he puts on movies that are still in theaters for streaming. He named this website after himself. Some dude in the Philippines, man. Why would you do that? They're like saying, hey, it's
full
me.
Last name.
Yeah, his first name and last name as the name of the website. And I still think there's versions of the website out there like .gov or .ru or something. You can still find it archived somewhere. I've never used this site. I'm just saying you can find it out there, right? They recently just caught this guy that was pirating a bunch of manga too in the Philippines, man. So RIP the American or Western manga bootlegging market for a while, dude. Because this guy got picked up by Japanese police, dude, while he was trying to fly out to Hong Kong. And I think they charged him with damages up to almost like $3 billion, dude.
Holy crap.
I know, man. What the fuck? That's kind of gnarly, dude. Japan doesn't play around, bro.
Yeah.
Because remember when they were releasing, well, this was like back in the day, right? Where before Crunchyroll and all that stuff, like we had to download Gundam episodes from like Kazaa and things like that.
Yeah.
And there would be like groups of people that would make the subtitles for it, right? Wasn't there like dirty subs and something subs? Like they each had different
names.
Yep. Yeah. And a bunch of those got shut down or they stopped operating too because Japan just put on this huge ass like penalty to if they ever caught you, Of course, these people were putting their names in the fucking credits, so of course they could get caught. So I think that's why a lot of them stopped doing it. Fortunately, this stuff's kind of gone legit with Crunchyroll and all that. But yeah, RIP to this guy, dude. $3 billion is a lot of fucking money, man.
I wonder, do you have to pay that money? Like, what if he works, very low money, but you can spend the rest of his life trying to pay $3 billion?
Probably. I think they just own your life after that, dude.
Like, do you go to prison or do you have to work it off or?
No, I think you just go bankrupt and they take all the money you have and that's all you could do, man. So I don't think you'll ever have to pay that all on its own, but
because if he has $1 in his bank account, then goes bankrupt, he could just recover that dollar.
Yeah, recover that dollar super easy. Yeah. No, I think that's how it works here, where usually, you'll sue someone for a lot more money than they have, right? Just so you can get them to try and make a deal with you to make some money. But if you do go through with it and you do, you win that case, they can only pay you as much as they have, which is usually why it's not worth it, and people just reach a settlement anyways. But yeah, that's insane, dude. R.I.P. to the Filipino pirates, man. This guy that's where everything comes from, dude. But I guess they could have like servers over there that are like not so much regulated as anywhere else, you know? They can get away with it. I mean, I remember going to this bamboo hut and playing Counter-Strike, man. So they can hide these things fucking anywhere over there, man. Like any kind of server and all that stuff to upload it. So, kind of insane, dude. Good luck in Japanese jail, man.
Gambate.
Copyright laws are so weird, though, man. I remember I went to this training, right? And they had this training video that they played. And, you know, before movies and stuff, it says, like, you know, duplication of copyright material is a federal crime and all that stuff. And they show, like, the FBI seal on that shit. And they tell you not to, like, make copies of a movie because, you know, you'll be arrested by the FBI. The training video they were showing us was on a burned disc, dude. So these guys were breaking the law, man. at a professional training, the motherfuckers, dude.
Damn.
I know. It's a good thing. I'm not a snitch though. I wouldn't have told on them. But yeah, R.I.P. I wonder how this will affect manga coming out here in the West in English, man. It better not affect friggin' Attack on Titan, dude. I'm still waiting next month for that thing.
Yeah, and there's a lot of sites still up and running, kind of thing. It's just the people who are translating it. They're like, I don't know. I guess they're in a drought of those people because for some reason they never finish the manga ever.
What do you mean? They don't finish translating it?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. They like get really far and then they just stop, like out of the blue. So I have like billions of them pending, basically.
And they're actually out. Like the next issues
Some
or
are
next
like
volumes are out, but they're
really,
just not translated
really
yet.
out. Yeah, they just don't have the staff to translate it, or it's not popular enough, or something like that. So,
Interesting. I don't know if we talked about this while we were recording, or maybe it was after. It might have been after. But Rick told me about this strange case of this girl that was selling her bathwater to people.
was this last podcast?
It might have been. I don't think we recorded it either. I think it was just like, you know, after we finished recording or before we were recording or something like that. And although it's
my defense
surprising.
was...
Well, no, I'm not trying to say it's weird. It's just something, you know, that you told me. I'm not saying you bought any, you know. Did you buy any, dude?
Oh, no. I was just saying, like, that subject came up because it was all over the internet.
Yeah. No, fair enough.
It wasn't because of me.
Everybody kind of knows about it, dude. So it's fine. You weren't specifically like typing, "Hey, I'm gonna buy someone's bathwater. Who can I buy?" You know, we know it's not because of that. Of course not. But yeah. So it's become this whole weird thing. You know, I thought Rick was just telling me a joke at first. We look it up. This chick is really selling her bathwater. She has videos of herself in a bathtub putting water in cups and shit, dude. And she has like a logo on the cup and everything like that. And I think you were telling me that she was selling it too, dude, or that people were drinking it too after they bought it and shit and getting sick. Is that what you told me?
Yeah, like someone drinking and got sick.
The fucking internet is crazy, bro. It's so crazy. I mean, why would you drink it? You know, there's like soap in there, if anything, right? You don't just drink soap, bro. Then again, the people that are buying this are probably the same generation that was eating like Tide Pods or something. So who knows anymore? It was just funny because I was reading the other day that this guy did like a test, or he's a molecular biologist or something, tested the water, and he found out it wasn't actually bath water, dude. He thinks it's just regular soapy water, because if it was her bath water, it would have some traces of her DNA in it, And he said there was nothing in there, dude.
Dang.
So she might be scamming people on her bathwater, bro. What?
Can they sue that?
I don't know. I have no idea, dude. I have no idea. But that's so funny. Like, selling your own bathwater should be pretty simple, right? I mean, she actually showed us that she was just scooping that shit out into a cup and fucking boxing it and selling it, right? But to fake that even, Jesus, dude, that's a low. I was on her side, dude. Like, if people want to buy your bathwater, fucking sell that shit. You know, I'm not gonna hate. I'm not gonna buy it, but I'm not gonna hate on it. Do your thing, hustle on. But if you're not even giving them real bathwater, that's kind of rude.
I know, and they've been waiting for it, they've been working for it with their hard-earned money.
That's the greatest scam ever, though. You know, you can't tell. What did you told? Can you imagine that phone call to your credit card company? You're like, yeah, can you block a transaction for me, or I'd like to challenge a transaction.
I purchased water.
Yeah,
and this is not real water.
It says it's for bath water. Yeah, it's not actual bath water. It's just soapy water. So, yeah, can we just block that transaction, please? That would be the wildest day at work for that customer service employee, dude. They'll be like, "What the fuck?" All right.
They're like, "Sir, we're gonna have to send out an investigator."
Yeah, we're gonna have to test that water. You can't because I drank it already. Dude, the internet is too fucking wild, man. It will never fail to surprise me, dude. Does anything surprise you anymore?
No, I think I became immune or numb.
Same. I think we all just get desensitized since there's just so much bullshit out on the internet, dude. Like, you know, everybody will just stop at nothing to do something shocking nowadays. That, yeah, nah, I'm with you. Nothing surprises me anymore either.
Yeah, exactly. And they're just finding ways to outdo the other person every year.
Yeah.
And soon they're going to be putting like farts in a cup. So, who knows?
I forgot we were talking about that too, dude. R.I.P. Yeah. This is fucking America in 2019, dude. It's kind of our fault this happened, but oh well. Just have to live through it, dude. But yeah, no, that's all I had. I had to save the bathwater for last, dude. You got anything else going on, man? Any other games you've been playing?
Just basically that. Nothing else. Oh, I was gonna warn you guys. Stay away. I usually, normally, 100% avoid ads, but Facebook has been pretty good at
giving you the deals.
My life, and you know, they grab my attention at things that I don't need. So essentially, I bought rubber band shoelaces that I don't need. So,
what? Rubber band shoelaces?
Yeah. So I haven't tried them out, but they look pretty good. And basically, you don't need to tie your shoes ever again once you put these things on.
It's like an elastic kind of bungee cord type thing?
Exactly.
Oh.
And so I was like, oh, this looks pretty cool. And oh, hey, that's my kind of shoe. Oh, hey, it looks like it's working. So yeah, they're pretty good at advertising now, and I think they're getting better. That's how they got me to download 2 games, and I don't play mobile games a lot, you know. So yeah, whatever they're doing, it's working. It's working. So yeah.
It's not the ones that are like super curly, right? Like they're really, really twisty. They're just it's like a regular
shoelaces.
Yeah.
Here, let me show you a link. They're actually called Hickeys.
Okay.
Shoelaces. And I think they're kind of up there in price, but essentially, I haven't tied my shoes for almost a week and a half. That's because, and they're untied, by the way. That's because I'm so lazy to bend down and and actually tie my shoes now. I'm waiting for these suckers to come in. And so instead of tying my shoes, I just like stuff them in between the laces. So now I don't. Yeah, I really need these really bad. So I hope they work. If not, I'm gonna be tying shoes for the rest of my life.
And you're gonna put them on your boosts, right?
Yeah, exactly. Because it looked like there's a lot of shoes similar to my boost that had these. So yeah.
Oh shit! There's one for each loophole.
Yeah,
This
and there's
is
different
not I was thinking of.
billion colors.
Did you get all the same color?
I got brown because my shoes are brown.
Oh,
So
okay.
they do match the the rubber part of my shoe.
You were gonna look crazy with these on your shoes, dude.
Yeah, I know.
You're gonna look like an old man, bro.
You're welcome.
Oh my god, dude. These are like people
will save my life in
Velcro
tying
shoes, dude.
If we are running from a zombie apocalypse and everyone has to tie their shoes, it won't be me.
Oh my god, dude. Well, fair point. Fair point, dude. It's funny. I was just gonna say how comfortable. I just realized the greatest comfort of boosts, man, or like knitted shoes in general. You know, in Colombia, it was fucking balls hot. I just put those suckers on without socks, dude, and the air just flowed in my feet, dude, while I was walking out there because the whatever technology, micro knit technology it has on there. It was the greatest, man. So I don't think I'm ever gonna buy any other shoes ever again. Just always gonna buy knit stuff because it's so comfortable and so breathable.
So you just had to get those like thin, very, very thin socks then.
Yeah, I could do that too. I mean, I brought like dress socks, but even when I was wearing those, like, my feet were fucking stuffy, dude. So I just didn't wear socks, and it was wonderful, man. Kept it good all day. Last thing from me, I have a beta code for a game called Bless Online. Or Blessed Unleashed, something like that. Unfortunately, it's only on Xbox. So if anybody has an Xbox and wants this beta code, the beta starts July 15th at 10 a.m. So when this comes out, the beta will have already started. If you want the code, hit me up. I'll shoot it over to you. It looks pretty cool. I think we've seen a trailer for this before. Is that one Rick with that girl in like armor with kind of blue cloth around, and then she's fighting like this giant. If anything, we could check out the trailer after this. But yeah, if anybody wants the beta code, it's all yours. You have to have an Xbox One, either Scorpio or whatever else Xbox Ones they have, dude, to play it. But yeah, I think that is it for us this week. We'll see you guys next week with our Comic-Con review. Our legs will be super tired, but we'll have seen a bunch of cool stuff. We can see if Rick and I spent money on anything out there. I'm willing to bet that Rick will spend money on something and not me. But yeah,
we should make this bet now.
Until then, Rick, some words of wisdom.
If you want to survive a zombie apocalypse, buy Hickey Shoelace.
We'll see you next week. Peace.